Hello everyone, today we will discuss human fertilization and development. Fertilization means the fusion of male and female gametes. The fusion of male and female gametes is called as fertilization. The fusion of male and female gametes is called as fertilization. So the human beings, the fertilization. So the first step, the male and female organisms. So male and female organisms. So these male and female persons, they involving in the sexual participation. So the male organism, the male, they releasing from the sperm. The male releasing from the sperm. The sperm entering into the female vagina. Female vagina to cervix. Cervix to uterus. Uterus to fallopian tube. They reaching to the fallopian tube. So the female releasing to the female gamete, female ovary, the ovary releasing from the ovum. So they are reaching to the fallopian tube. In the fallopian tube, so the ampulla isthmic junction. So they are the fertilization region of the fertilization. So first step, the just rough diagram. Cervix. So these are the vagina. These are the fallopian tubes. So the fallopian tubes. So these are the ovaries. So the sexual participation. The male and female human beings sexual participation. So the male individual. So the male persons, they are releasing sperms in the female vagina. The male penis releasing to the sperms into the female vagina. So in this female vagina, so these are the sperms. So these sperms move to the cervix. So these are the cervix. Cervix to they are the cervix. So they are the vagina. So these are the uterus. And these are the fallopian tube. So these are the ovary. So these sperms reaching to the cervix, cervix to uterus. The sperms are the motile. Motile means they are the moving. So the vagina to cervix, cervix to uterus, uterus to they are reaching to the fallopian tubes. They are reaching to the fallopian tubes. So in this reaching to the fallopian tubes, these are the ovary. The ovary releasing from the ovum. The ovary releasing from ovum. So these ovum, they are coming from the fallopian tube. The ovum is coming from the fallopian tube. So this fallopian tube, the fertilization region. So the ampulla isthmic region. So they are the ampulla isthmic region. Ampulla isthmic region. So the fertilization center of the female body. So this region are reaching to the ovum, and these are the sperms. So they are the sperms. So these two fusion, they are formation. These two fusion, they formation of zygote. So they are the fertilization. So the first step, the involving the male and female individuals, they are involving the sexual participation. The male individual, they are releasing millions of sperms in the female vagina. So these are moving. So the sperms are the motile. They are the movement. They are moving. So vagina to cervix, cervix to uterus, uterus to they are reaching to the fallopian tube. The fallopian tube, ampulla isthmic junction. So they are the fertilization center. So ampulla isthmic junction is the fertilization center. So the ovary releasing from the ovum. So the ovum, egg and sperm, these two fusion, they formation of zygote. So these are the fertilization. So they are the processing of the fertilization. So first step, ovum. So this ovum is covered by the zona glomerulosa. They are covered by the zona glomerulosa. Zona glomerulosa. Next one. Next one. This the ovum is covered by the follicular cells. So these are the follicular cells. So follicular cells. So they are the corona radiata. Corona radiata cells. Corona radiata cells. So they are presenting in the nucleus. Presenting in the nucleus. So these ovum, they are surrounding the sperms. Surrounding the sperms. Acrosome. So these are surrounding the many sperm, millions of sperm, surrounding the millions of sperms. Surrounding the millions of sperms. So they are surrounding the millions of sperms. So these sperms surrounding the ovum. So these sperm contain a acrosome. The sperm contain a, the head region contain a acrosome. These acrosome are releasing from the enzymes. This is releasing from the enzymes. So this is acrosomic enzymes. So these enzymes are dissolving these acrosome releasing the enzymes. These enzymes dissolving of these membranes, ovarian membranes, so corona radiata. So these membranes are dissolving the acrosome enzymes. The acrosome enzymes, they are dissolving the ovum membranes. So the sperm, they are entering into the ovum. The sperm entering into the ovum. So after the sperm entering into the ovum, so this after entering to this ovum, this sperm, the only one sperm, they entering into the female ovum. Only one sperm. They are surrounding some millions of sperms presenting in the surrounding the ovum, but only one sperm entering into the female egg. Only one sperm entering into the female egg. So because of these acrosome contain acrosome, they are releasing to the enzymes. These enzymes dissolving digestion of the ovum membranes. So after entering to the sperm, they are releasing to the calcium. They are secreting to the calcium. So this calcium, so they are blocking the entering position, of ovum. So this calcium, so they are block the entry position of ovum. So their sperm entering into the female egg. So they are formation of zygote. So after formation of zygote, so these corona radiata membranes, so these membranes are dissolving. So the one sperm entering into the ovum, their formation of zygote. After the fertilization, the corona radiata is disappear. The formation of zygote. So these are the fertilization. Next one, identify the baby male or female. So they are decided at the time of fertilization. So the embryo, the formation of embryo. Next one, fetus. So the fetus baby male or female is decided at the time of fertilization. So they are identify those are the male and female organisms. At the time of fertilization time, they decide to the male organism or female organism because of, so the human beings, they contain 46 chromosomes. Human being contain 46 chromosomes. A male individual contain 46 chromosomes. A female individuals contain 46 chromosomes. Male contain 46 chromosomes. 46 chromosomes means 23 pairs. 23 pairs of chromosomes present in the males. and female contain 46 chromosomes. Female contain 46 chromosomes. So means 23 pairs of chromosomes. 23 pairs of chromosomes. So the male individual contain 46 chromosomes. Female individual contain 46 chromosomes. 23 pairs and 23 pairs. So these chromosomes are the two types: autosomes and allosomes. Autosomes and allosomes. Autosomes and allosomes. Females also contain two types of the chromosomes: autosomes and allosomes. Autosomes and allosomes. Female individuals also contain 46 chromosomes. They are the two types: autosomes and allosomes. So these autosomes, so they are presenting in 22 pairs. Autosomes are the 22 pairs. Autosomes are the 22 pairs. Allosomes only one pair. Only one pair. Same the females, autosomes are the 22 pairs. So the females also, the allosomes also one pair. So the chromosomes 46 pairs or 23 pairs, but they are the two types: autosomes and allosomes. Autosomes 22 pairs, allosome only one pair. 23rd pair is allosome. 1 to 22 chromosomes are the autosomes. Last pair, 23rd pair is allosomes. So these autosomes function. So these autosomes function. So they are developing to the body. Developing body. So these autosomes function, so they are developing the various parts of the body. So next one, allosomes. They one pair of the allosomes. So these function, so they are the decide the sex. So these are deciding the sex. So male and female decide the allosomes. So these 23 pairs, last 23rd pair chromosome. So they are presenting on the males X and Y. Males contain X and Y. Males contain X and Y chromosomes. The 23rd pair, last pair, 23rd pair. The 23rd pair, the males contain X and Y. X and Y. So the females, so these 23rd pair chromosome, 23rd pair chromosome. So they are presenting in the X and X. X and X. So they are presenting in the X and X. Normally, so these 22 XY. So these are the 22 XX. So they are the chromosomes. 22 pairs autosomes, last pair allosome. 23 pairs autosomes, last pair allosome. So these the male individual, the sperms, they contain two chromosomes, two types of the chromosomes, X and Y. So these are the presenting on the 50%. 50% of X type of the sperms, 50% Y type of the sperms. 50% X type of the sperms, 50% of the Y type of the sperms releasing from the male. So totally 50% X type of the sperms, 50% Y type of the sperms. But the females, 2 X chromosomes. So these 100% they are releasing to the X type of the ovum. X type of the ovum. Only one type of the ovum is releasing, but these are the two types of the sperms releasing. Two types of the sperms is releasing. So this 50% chance female, 50% chance male, because of the male individual they contain two types of the sperms, 50% X type of the sperms, 50% Y type of the sperms. So this fusion, just example, these X chromosome fuse with ovum. So these are the X and X. So this child female, the child is female. Next one, fusing with, so this X and this Y sperm, These two fusion the formation of X and Y. X and Y. So this child is called as male. This child is called as male. So these are the 50% the chance of the female, 50% chance of the males. So these are the decide the male and female completely in only males. So the decide the male and female complete in only males. The females contain 100% X type of the eggs, X type of the ovums. So the males contain two types of the sperms, 50% X type, 50% Y type. So this Y and X, the fusion they form as of male child. So the fusion of X and X. So they are fusion of the female child. So these are the majorly. So they are the sex is decided at the time of fertilization. At the time of fertilization. So they are the majorly. They are the blame in the village areas. The females blaming the childs born in female child. But 100% male and female. So they are the variations in the only male individuals. Females 100% X type of the eggs, but males 50% X type, 50% Y type. So they are the female child and male child. Next one, cleavage. Next one, cleavage. Next one, cleavage. So the cleavage they are starting from the after fertilization 36 hours. The cleavage is starting after fertilization 36 hours. After fertilization 36 hours they are starting from the cleavage. After 36 hours they are starting from the cleavage. So the human beings, the cleavage is a holoblastic cleavage. Human beings cleavage is a holoblastic cleavage. Holoblastic cleavage. Holoblastic cleavage. Holoblastic cleavage means, for example, so these are the zygote. So these are the zygote. So these zygote is divided into two cells. Divided into two cells. These two cells is divided into four cells. 4 divided into 8 cells. 8 divided into 16 cells. 16 divided into 32 cells. So this type of the division is called as holoblastic cleavage. Holoblastic cleavage. Next one. So these are the human beings are the indeterminate cleavage. Indeterminate cleavage. So this indeterminate cleavage means the human beings are the indeterminate cleavage. Indeterminate cleavage. So this indeterminate cleavage means, for example, so these are the embryo, zygote. So this particular place, just this place they are developing to the head. So this place developing into the legs. This place developing to the hands. So this type of the cleavage is called as determinate cleavage. This type of the cleavage is called as determinate cleavage. But so this particular place, so do not identify the developing organ, developing part. So these are called as indeterminate cleavage. Indeterminate cleavage. Do not identify the particular regions. So they are called as indeterminate cleavage. Next one. So they are the cleavage. So they are starting from the after fertilization 36 hours. They are cleavage. So they are holoblastic cleavage and indeterminate cleavage. Next one. So these human eggs are the microlethal eggs. Microlethal eggs. Microlethal eggs, macrolethal eggs, mesolethal eggs. So macrolethal eggs means the egg contain a yolk sac. Egg yolk sac more. The egg contain yolk sac. That yolk sac quantity is more. So they are called as macrolethal eggs. Macrolethal eggs. So they are the mesolethal eggs. Second type mesolethal eggs. Mesolethal eggs means, so they are the moderate amount of yolk sac. Moderate amount of yolk sac presenting in the eggs. So these eggs are called as the mesolethal eggs. Next one, third type, microlethal eggs. Microlethal eggs. So the microlethal eggs means the small quantity of the yolk sac. Small quantity of yolk sac present in the eggs. So they are called as microlethal eggs. Some of the alethal eggs. Alethal eggs means yolk sac is absent. So they are the alethal eggs. So the human being eggs are called as microlethal eggs. Microlethal eggs. Microlethal eggs means so they are presenting on the small quantity of yolk sac. Small quantity of yolk sac. So they are called as microlethal eggs. So they are the fertilization and cleavage. Next one, tomorrow we will discuss different developmental stages, morula stage, blastula stage. So discuss next class.